So let's get to our first videoed hot take, Lou, straight out the gate. In fact, we'll start with our own, shall we? Our own Luke Owen.
Start with that.
Aside from his first year and this past year, Randy Orton has been the most boring WWE main eventer. 15 long years of mediocre to pretty good matches, or sometimes just outright bad matches, endless feuds with John Cena, fine promos. I have never got him. I've absolutely never got Randy Orton as a main event guy. Apart from this last year where I think he's been absolutely terrific. And his first year, all the stuff he did with Mick Foley, thought that was great. But everything in between, man. Yeah, babyface, heel, tweener, rated RKO, feud with DX. Just didn't get it. Not for me.
God damn you, Luke Owen. God damn, he looks a lot like Mr. WrestleTalk as well. I mean, I must say, there are some merits to what he just said. Some, but not all. I think Randy Orton is, you get all these people that come down on him saying, oh, you do a chin lock and all this stuff and saying that he's boring, but he's one of the smoothest, greatest workers of his generation, to be honest. And I think anyone who's been in the ring with him will tell you that, which says a lot. I personally love the whole him and Triple H thing. So that's in between the era that Luke Owen's talking about. I think that was 2009, when he was kicking Stephanie in the head. RKO. No, he kicks Shane in the head and RKO'd Steph and Vince. I thought that was a great time of Randy Orton. I enjoyed Randy Orton in Legacy. Working with Daniel Bryan, in fact, where Bryan was kind of screwed with that first cash in when Triple H kind of done him over and the Authority and all of that stuff. Randy and Christian. Everyone knows I love Christian, 2011. Randy has had a ton of great stuff. I do think that's a little short-sighted from Luke Owen. Yes, the Randy and Triple H payoff actually wasn't amazing at WrestleMania, but they had to follow Michaels and Taker. Like, you could have had any match after that and they were going to struggle. I think Orton is an all-time great. Yeah, man, he's had some bad ones. Of course. Jinder, that springs to mind. And there's a whole bunch of others that just didn't really click for him, but I don't know if that was ever really his fault. When he's worked with top-tier talent, Randy Orton and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania was fantastic.
Spot.
Look, I've got literally I think I could make a list of 10. I might do that tomorrow, of 10 Randy Orton matches in the time span that Luke Owen has just said that he's boring and crap. That spell that, because honestly, Randy, I started off going, yeah, you know what, he's had some bad ones, but honestly, the work that he's done, that's the good work he's done supersedes the bad, in my opinion. Lou?
Yeah, I mean, I might have to take Friday off and just let you and Luke on the show and just debate this, because it seems like you're both quite passionate about your respective sides. But I mean, I understand what Luke is saying to an extent. Randy Orton will never be the sort of wrestler that goes in and does the elaborate bumps. He has from time to time and has done his fair share of bumps, but you're not going to expect Randy Orton to pull out all the stops. And I mean, I focus Randy Orton. There is no one better than. You speak to legends of the business. You hear them on their podcast. They would say if they could build a wrestler from the ground up, it would be Randy Orton. And at the end of the day, we like to think we know everything about wrestling, and we know a fair bit, but those in the know. And they've all said Randy Orton is one of the best wrestlers of all time. Don't know about that for me, but I think he's fantastic. This year, as Luke said, this year he has been terrific. His promos have been out of this world. His stories out of this world. He's been doing some great stuff and legitimately feels like a top star and someone that I'm interested in seeing what he's involved in. So yeah, I'd have to say I respectfully disagree with Luke, mainly respectfully because I have to see him tomorrow morning for our morning meeting.
Well, my disagreement is less respectful. And as Jobber JJ says, if Luke wants to shoot on this, I am prepared to do so. Let's set it up.